Yay. See, I just can't be that excited as that. That's just so exciting. That's too exciting. It's too exciting.
But that was a good way to open it up.
It is, but we need to like
It was
dance.
like one of those things at the car dealerships, the inflatable ones that wave their arms.
Yeah, right. That's exactly what I feel like. Exactly. Oh, I needed to put that down. Hold, please. I need to write this down.
So, welcome everyone. This is technically our first official live of the new year. I know we did just do a Friday live, but that was more of
Sticking
just
me
an
out in the cold.
exercise an exercise to try to raise money for our upcoming operation, which we will talk about a little bit more into the video. But first things first, I am Princess Mocha, and I am with
Kim Williams. Hi, nice to meet you, if I haven't already met you.
And we are the co-founders of the Rainbow Support Group. And this is our Tuesday live. And these were
This is our
to stand in
monthly
place
meeting.
because we used to have like physical meetings. And with COVID starting in 2020, we kind of stopped doing our physical meetings, though we kept our lives around. And so today we'll talk a little bit about character development skills, some upcoming operations, and a little bit of any other things that you guys want to talk about, because we're open to kind of like an open discussion based off of what you guys are having on your chest. But we will get to that.
And to let you know, we are the Rainbow Support Group based out of Spartanburg, South Carolina. We are an LGBT support group. You can find us at www.rainbowsupportgroupsc.com and www.rainbowsupportgroupsc.org. We also have 2 groups and 1 page on Facebook. You can find us there. If you go to our website, our emails for the board is on there. You can contact us through there, or you can even use our email, which is on there as well. Okay, so there's that.
And you want to talk about reflections on how you took from your video on Friday?
Wow, what did I do on my video on Friday? Friday, I actually got out in the cold without a coat on, and I sat there for almost an hour and talked about how cold it was outside. And then the next day, Mocha talked to us about the fact that that it had gotten down to 27 degrees that morning, and that the homeless, wow. If you don't realize how cold it is, because we are blessed and we don't really think about the cold for outside. We do a little going from your car to your house or from your wherever, but you really don't think about how cold it is. You have to go sit outside in the cold. It's really cold. And we do have a project that we do every year. The last weekend in January, it's called Operation Elf, and we collect donations for homeless attire and stuff, and then we go out and we give it to them at the end of January. So that's what we've been doing, and that's what last live was me freezing my butt off. It was cold.
And I was just looking up, Solomon, go sit down. Go. I just looked up some homeless statistics for South Carolina. I'm trying to find a date, but it's the top thing that comes up in my search bar. It said total homeless population is estimated at 4,172 people just in South Carolina. Total family households experiencing homelessness, 275. Veterans experiencing homelessness, 462. Persons experiencing chronic homelessness, 942. Unaccompanied young adults age around 18 to 24 experiencing homelessness, about 216. Total number of homeless students is 12,426. That's more than double of just the total the adult population.
Amazing. So many, and it's so cold. And it's been raining off and on. And I know that's here in the upstate, that's here in South Carolina, but up where Tessa's staying, 17 and 18 degrees and snow. Out where Sage is in Colorado, the snow. thinking of the homeless. We all need to help in our communities. If you can't help with the rainbow here in the upstate for our homeless here, do it in your community. Start something in your community. You can even make little bags of your own and put them in your car. And when you see people, you can hand it to them. And it's really a good thing to do. It really is a good thing to do. Yeah, I know. She's trying to talk me into bearded dragon. I say no.
I know I took a vote and I was like, okay, because I have a show coming up, and I was like,
No.
so do we shave it or do
We
we
shave
keep
it.
it?
We shave it.
So far, the vote is leaning towards keeping the beard.
Nope. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. It is a hell of a beard, though. It is a hell of a beard. Mocha's
Wait,
never let
who's
it go.
commenting under? Is that you commenting?
Me. It
Yeah,
is.
okay.
It is everything. However, no bearded drag for Princess Mocha. Princess Mocha is far too beautiful for all of that.
I will say it is warm.
Okay,
My face is gonna be so cold when I
I'll get you a mask. I'll get you a mask. It'll keep you warm. Nope, we're not gonna worry about that. We're not gonna worry about that. But please participate with Operation Alpha, even if you don't have any money. You're like, well, I want to help, but I don't have any money. Share these flyers. Share, and they're on our Facebook. You can take them and share them. Make sure that everybody knows that this is going on. Jennifer, one of our members, is donating stuff. Like, she already had a bunch of stuff, so she's going to put her stuff with our stuff. So she's not donating money. She's going to donate her time, and she's going to donate the stuff she has. Some people, they don't have money. They don't have stuff. They're just going to come help us pass stuff out. You can help. We'll find a place for you. Together, we can change the world. There's always a place for help. Always a place for help in the rainbow. Mm-hmm. And we're going to need help handing out sandwiches and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, there's our cool flyers. When you see these, that's what it's talking about. And there's a list of stuff that we needed. You know, like
we're going to go through each one.
Yeah, the socks.
So the first one, socks, hats, and gloves. And
to you, Eric, Happy New Year to you as well, buddy. Miss you. I know we were just talking about the beard. The beard is the hit, Mocha.
I know. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay. So, yeah, we talked about socks, hats, and gloves. I need to look at the things Jennifer had. She sent me a list. I think she's got some in there. If you guys have any clothes like coats, long sleeve shirts, jeans, things like that, any, not necessarily canned goods, but that would be good too. Any beverages that you could think of, any juices or waters or things like that. Bedding, like we were talking about, the small blankets and towels, toiletries, shoes, anything, Band-Aids, Neosporin. You know, if you want to give stuff, you can give stuff. If you want to donate, you can donate. And we have our link on there for where you can send it through PayPal or Cash App. And somebody asked the other day, did we accept checks? And absolutely, you can send us a check. If you go ahead, you can send a message to the rsgsc@gmail.com. And then I'll get back with you as soon as I can on that one. I know, Dole. Isn't it terrible?
I know. I tell you, y'all did not believe. Well, some of y'all knew how fast my beard grew back, but this is the first time I've let it just grow out, and this didn't take weeks. This is probably, well, I'd say about a good month of letting it grow out.
I don't know. You look like a mountain man.
I know. Wait till we put some purple glitter in it and.
No, you're not going. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Do you have a picture? You need to put up a picture of Princess Mocha. You need to put up a beautiful picture of Princess Mocha. Okay, no, she doesn't need a beard. There she is. There she is. Oh, I miss Mocha. Yes, that's Mocha. Okay, no, Mocha's not going to wear a beard.
No, with a beard.
No, Mocha.
Put some. We can actually make this purple too. Make it purple.
No Mocha, no
purple
beard.
Hair.
No Mocha, no beard. No beard. No beard. I won't allow it. I'll push you down. I'll push you down. I will push you down.
Look, Dole says yes.
No Dole. No beard Dole. Not on Mocha. No. No, we work too hard and too long. I know, but not on Mocha. Not on Mocha. Different types of drag. Okay, we worked 10 years on a different Amanda. We worked on a different kind of drag for Mocha. Oh, no bearded drag. No, not Mocha. Nope. Mocha, no. No, she branded
It
herself.
is all new roads because, like I said, I've never had it this long. So
You look like you need to
everything's
be in
new from here.
Woods with an axe or something, chopping down wood.
I do like having it at work because I can sit, and if I have to think, I can just sit and play with it.
Look like an evil dude. Hi, Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
You want to look like an evil tax preparer.
A collector. That's when I have to do most of my collecting is when I have to ponder, because you have to think of how you're going to collect this item or these funds from people. And my way of thinking is more of guidance and like motivation. This is more of manipulation.
Amanda, I won't let her get in the car. Amanda, I will not allow her to get in the car.
Yeah.
Mocha knows. I won't. We worked too hard on that for too many years. She actually is branded. There's a brand of Mocha. There's nobody like Mocha.
Maybe we can do bearded drag and I can come up with another persona. So while Princess Mocha, then we'll have another persona.
Okay, so we're going to start over from the beginning. Okay, we're going to start over from the beginning. Now that there is no drag. Okay, great. I don't think that'll work.
Especially since we can come up with a new character, a new everything, and then go from there. More the merrier. Didn't we used to say that?
Okay, Amanda, you now have to step in as the assistant. I can't start over from the beginning. I can't do another 10 years. 10 years? Another 10 years. Oh my God.
In addition to keeping up with the original Mocha. So
no,
you got 2.
And I did for 10 years.
That will come in handy because this beard grows back fast. I can shave and do Mocha in one show and then grow it for the next performance.
You really could, though.
Yeah,
You really could. Too funny. So yes, we need help with Operation Elf, y'all. We really need, and people need to help.
Let's go back to those comments. I mean, not comments.
Humans need to help. And yes, Dole, drag is art. A lot of people don't realize that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so go back to the list.
And it's been around forever, a billion years and a billion years. Now, remember, please share our Cash App and our PayPal. We're accepting donations all the way up until the 21st on these flyers, which is on our Facebook page and our group. It does have the dates on there of when we're doing and what we're doing. Mocha, I did talk to Anitra, and she is willing to help do sandwiches at her end, so you and I don't have to do 200.
Oh, okay. That'll work. Thank you, Anitra.
Right.
Okay, so we talked about how important socks, hats, and gloves are. Any kind of clothing, layers. Layers works when it's cold.
Yes. And they took the shit out of the clothes last year. Now this year we don't have clothes because we don't have our emergency pantry anymore. But if you have coats, long sleeve shirts, long sleeve jeans, anything like that, we will take it to them. And they took it by the handfuls last time.
I do know my mom donated 2 bags of clothes, so we do have 2 bags of random clothes.
Excellent, because they need that. And then we are buying a bunch of socks. We are buying the hand warmers like Jennifer suggested. Great idea.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the hand warmers have been really popular in a lot of the kits because we kind of Google what should come in an actual kit, and there were different types. There was just a standard homeless kit, then there was a homeless kind of help kit. Like I like the ones with first aid in it because we haven't really thought about first aid kits. Like, and these are mini first aid kits.
Right.
And I'd be like, how helpful? And we kind of overlook these things because we don't put ourselves in the point of view from the homeless perspective, like Kim was trying to do, like on Friday.
Right.
If we get cut, we can just go home, rinse it in the sink, put some Neosporin on it and a Band-Aid. Well, those things alone you can't do when you're homeless. And
Right.
if you get a cut, it can get infected very
Very
quickly.
easily.
And if
Very
you're
easy.
homeless, you're not going to have any insurance. Sorry, my animals are just, the cat is knocking things over.
Of course they are. That's what cats do. That's what cats do. My cats are horrible. I actually have to look at things going, you're going to knock this over, so I can't put this here. Like, I know you're going to do it. I know you're going to do it. I'm not like, well, they won't touch this. Yes, they will. And I have a glass top on my desk, so I can't put my candles up here at the top because they're going to knock it down. Well, if you knock that glass candle thing down on this glass desk, you're going to break the glass. Mm-hmm. So I can't put candles up there. See who runs my house? The cats run my house.
Yep.
The cats run my house. Absolutely, they do. Okay, so
now the next one is canned goods. Now,
no, we don't really need canned goods, but what we need is money for the donation for the food that we're going to buy.
Right. Because canned goods can be very hard. I mean, unless it has the easy open can, and if they have to carry it, and you have to think of homelessness, you're mobile because you're constantly, especially up by the Mission, you'll see a few that I guess don't make it in before curfew, and they sit outside and they sit there literally because they have nowhere else to go. But now the city has put notices up that you can't just sit there, you can't trespass, you have to go somewhere else. And so they find under bridges or under roads or in the woods.
I'd like to buy some fruit too.
Fruit would be a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like especially bananas, oranges.
Germs. With all these germs, they need the vitamins. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is exciting. This is exciting. I hope that y'all can get excited about this. We can't solve all their problems, but we can help them a little. And it feels good to know that we're doing something because it's cold outside. It's cold. I was outside last week and it was cold. And it wasn't even really that cold. It wasn't raining. The wind wasn't blowing that bad. And yet me sitting there, it was cold. It was cold.
Mm-hmm. And that was just an hour. Had Kim stayed out, when she was out there, the temperature was only at 36 degrees. That morning when I went to work, it was 28.
So my body would have been that cold. And I kept talking about how the longer I sat there, the more my butt got cold because I was feeling like the temperature that I was sitting on. So me sitting on the ground was cold. By morning, oh my God, I'm so blessed that I'm not homeless and I want to help them. So I think that we really can. We need to make sure everybody knows about it though.
And the only way these people are going to get help is if people like us stand up and help. That's the only way. Now, I will say, since Kim and I have started doing the homeless operation, I have seen, especially this past year, more and more various organizations stop by the Mission and give out food, give out blankets, give out stuff. Some of them brought barbecue and had like a whole little meal.
See how cool.
And that's good. I like seeing that more and more people. Now we just need more and more people to step up because sometimes it's not all their fault that they're homeless. And sometimes it's like an avalanche. Once one thing goes wrong, another thing comes wrong. And it's hard to get out of the rut.
I've heard it forever. We're all one paycheck away from homeless. Okay. Right. If you don't have money in the bank to cover your butt for a week or two, and then say you get hit with COVID, which is a 2-week illness, okay, you're out of work for 2 weeks. Sure hope you have the money in the bank to cover the bills for those 2 weeks, or guess what? You're negative. Mm-hmm. Okay, so no, don't judge
and then once you're negative, the next week is just going to get harder the next week, and then harder the next week, harder the next week.
And we also know how hard it is for anybody to get mental health help. Some of the homeless, a great percentage of the homeless, suffer from mental health issues, but have no way to get help and no way to take medication. We, by taking care of them, are helping them. I would hope that if somebody that, that I knew, that they knew that we would help them. You're not alone out there in the world. I know it's cold and you think but we're really thinking about you. And last year we were very proud of all the things that we did do. They had the space blankets, they had the raincoats, they had hand washers, they had all kinds of things. We were just so happy we could give them those things because we know how much they're needed. So we really need help. So make sure that you're sharing this, spreading it around, asking your neighbors to help, and let's see what we can do. We're going to stop in 10 days. Today's the 11th. We have 10 more days to raise money. And as of right now, we still have the 145, which we need a whole lot more than that.
I missed so many comments on my personal page. Okay, so for some reason, the comments on my personal page do not load on the same streaming, like StreamYard platform that we use for YouTube and our Facebook pages. So I missed everyone's comments. So I'm going to go real quickly through them. Eric, I did see where Eric commented on this one too. So I guess he saw where we weren't seeing it and he decided to come over. Eric, if you're still here, I did just see your comment. Happy New Year. And I'm glad you love my beard. I hope we can convince Kim to be okay with doing bearded drag. Speaking of bearded drag, Jade commented and said, Princess Mocha the hipster, back in Minnesota, we have a bearded lady motorcycle show. Okay, Jade. See, Jade's all for it. Hi, Mom. Love you. My mom even got me beard oil for Christmas. She said, have you been using the beard oil? And surprisingly, no, I have not been using the beard oil because I have, like we've talked about, I have no problem growing a beard at this moment.
None at all.
I do not need to add any more to it.
No.
My mom says she does have some more clothes to donate. And she thought about maybe what about protein bars, cereal bars, chips,
anything. What we did last year was we took, if our goal is 100 people. So if we only had 30 Nutri-Grain bars or whatever, then only 30 bags got those.
Hi, okay? Iona. Hi, Michael. Love y'all.
The rest didn't. That's just all that is.
Yeah, I feel like those would work. It's just the cans were heavy. And if we're already, because we are going to try to get bottled water because water is important. You got to stay hydrated. That's already going to be heavy for them.
Right.
And if you don't have any bags, that's already.
Now we do have bags. I got the bags. Remember, I got a bag.
I'm saying if we didn't have the bags, we'd already be burdening.
And
I can't talk. Burdening them for having too much to carry.
Right.
I know. I'm so tongue-tied.
I know. It's a long day. And remember, we did send out the newsletter. And on there, we've got a picture of homeless people because that is our last operation of our year. And on there, it also has the dates of everything we're doing in the month and when we're doing the Operation Elf. So you can either look on our website, check your email for the
Hi,
Danny, be quiet. Everybody freaking be quiet. Danny, everybody be quiet.
Thank you.
Okay, look, we have a performance coming up on the 23rd and Mocha's going to sing.
I told you the vote is saying I have to keep it.
No, Mocha. No, Mocha.
Carl, hi. Carl and Richie, hi.
Look,
see, I'm keeping up with the comments today.
Okay, good, because I can't see anything. Anyway, so yeah, make sure.
And we said, if you don't have any money to donate, you can donate items. You can donate your time by coming to help give out. And I know it sounds like a lot, especially the day of. You're not going to want to get out of bed. You're not going to want to get out of the warm covers early in the morning to go do this. But once you get there and you start seeing how real it is to be homeless and what the difference your time means to these people, it will change your whole perception and you'll feel so much better by the end of it. And each of you watching this, I can guarantee, needs that kind of vibes right now.
Yes, Amanda, we can use that for the food and the bread and the stuff that we have to buy for that. Yes, we can. Yes, we
Danny
can.
says, don't say that.
I know. No, y'all, the 23rd. The 23rd, we have a date.
Brandon, what do you mean you were wondering that myself? Which one? I know we cover so many topics so quickly.
All at one time, right?
Okay, bet, Daddy.
She just wants to touch your beard. That's all. Okay, you have
Do
until
you
the
know how
20th.
many people have told me they're coming to do taxes just so they can watch and look at my beard while I do their taxes?
How funny. How funny. I think you need to pick one gender, Mocha. You can't rock both.
I get the best of both worlds.
That's rude. That's rude. That's rude. That's rude. You either need to do all girl or all boy, or a good girl and a bad boy, or a
Well, we've
bad.
been doing that half and half, so I can always
See,
do.
I love Mocha. I miss Mocha. Y'all shut up about that damn beard. Okay, I want my Mocha back.
No, but see,
I
look
want
at
my
that.
Mocha back. I want my Mocha back. I don't care about y'all. Y'all be quiet and sit down. I know. I want to hug her too.
Look, Sherry on my on my personal page says, Mocha, maybe you can do a bearded drag for once. And we were just talking about that.
Her promoter says no.
See?
She's doing bearded drag right now. Y'all clap for her. Okay, there you go. We're done. We're done. That's it. That's it.
We'll take a poll. So later when you see a
And
poll,
it is tax
it'll
season,
say
so I might be stopping
keep
by
the beard, yes or no, and then y'all can vote, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, Danny, what I tell people is to go to their room, not to the corner. Go to your room.
Amanda asked about taking gift cards in this tax season, so I might be stopping by next time in Greenville. And it's tax season, so I'm at stopping by where?
I know, I was totally confused.
Oh no, we're
Totally confused, Brandon. What in the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? See, the WebEx was so fun. Y'all missed the WebEx. Those of you that didn't join us.
Yes, I know.
We really like that. That's us all talking together to where, like right now, we're trying to catch up with what you're writing, and we really this is more for information. The WebEx is more interactive, and it was more together like that.
And we found out you can call in, like you can actually have a phone number to call in to make it, or you can use a web link on Wi-Fi, and you can do a video or an audio call on that. It's kind of like Zoom. Now, a lot of you have been asking about Zoom if we have that as well. If more of you will join, if more of you are more comfortable using Zoom, we can be
Then I'll
open to
kill you
that.
because we just paid for WebEx for next year. So I'll be really mad.
But we're going to want you to come to the WebEx meetings and talk to us about why you would choose Zoom and tell us.
Yeah, you have to show up for one first.
Yeah, to come to one of them. And then,
before you have a vote, you have to show up. But I did I wanted to cover something for everybody. The word of the week, I said this at the WebEx meeting. The word of the week is depression. Okay. I know we keep asking everybody, how you doing? I'm doing great. How you doing? I'm fine. Everything's good. No, we're not.
oh, look, Sherry says, if I make a large donation, can Mocha do it once?
For $10,000. For $10,000, and I'll let you dress her how you want to. Okay?
For a large donation.
Once.
That is tempting. We can help the homeless and try a new form of drag.
No, Mocha would spend all that money before the check even hit the bank. Are you kidding? We're talking. Show the picture of Mocha. Show the picture of Mocha. Okay. Do you know what she'd do with the $10,000 check? It wouldn't even go to the bank. Okay. It would go to shoes, makeup, hair, and a dress. No, it wouldn't even go anywhere. Okay. I've been with Mocha too long. Mocha too long. Okay. So back to my point. We're talking depression lately. Everybody's talking, and I was talking to somebody the other day, and I said, it's so weird. I go down my checklist of stuff, and everything's fine. House is clean, cats are fine, I'm fine, bills are paid, everything's good. Yet I still feel like shit. And they're like, yeah, me too. And then I talk to other people like, yeah, me too. So I want y'all to know that you're not crazy. We're all hitting depression right now. It is that wintry season. The sun's kind of off a little bit. Everybody's out there still. We're all still isolated and lonely. Okay. A lot of people are starting to get sick. So people are starting to get worried. Please remember it's going to be okay. Hi, Dustin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. So Dustin ended up with COVID. Bummer, Dustin.
Oh my God, Dustin.
But I did pull this out, and it's 100 ways to cope with stress. And I just wanted to say a couple. One, remember to strive for excellence, not perfection. Remember, you're allowed to mess stuff up. We learn from our mistakes. So a lot of the time you want to, I guess, screw up the first couple of times, and that way you know you got it right. You know what I mean?
And well, sometimes you also need to mess up so you learn from that mistake.
Right.
And
They're not
that's
failures.
And I feel like that's why you don't need to strive for that perfection, because you're not ever going to get perfection.
No. And if
You
you
have
keep
to remember when we talked about set realistic goals, that in itself is not a realistic goal. You have to push yourself and strive for excellence, the best that you can be, not perfection. I would agree with that.
Yeah. And you know what? One of this right here, my therapist said this to me. Stop saying negative things to yourself. Like, I didn't know. I was just talking to her, right? And she stopped me and she said, Kim, I need you to stop doing that. And I'm like, what? And she's like, you have said 6 bad things about yourself in the last paragraph.
Mm-hmm.
She said, you have to stop doing that.
We said, I mean, you've even heard me tell you that I am myself's biggest critic, and that goes for everybody.
Right. And you
so when you're at home alone, you are stuck in a corner with your big self as a bully, saying every bad thought to you, and it knows your darkest, deepest secrets. It knows your weaknesses, everything.
Right. And they say, no, don't do that, to be compassionate with yourself and to be nice
positively.
And tell yourself a different story. Tell yourself a positive story. Yeah. Not everything is bad, and you can always flip stuff.
Thanks, Dustin. Yes, it's my new beard.
Oh, the beard's got to be the 23rd. The 23rd. You have 11 more days. 11 more days. That's all you have. And then remember, y'all, don't be sad. It grows back in a month.
Yeah, it grows back just like that.
It'll grow back really, really fast. Okay. But it's got to come off for the 23rd. It's coming off for the 23rd. We have a date. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. For $10,000, we'll talk about it. And then we'll still be talking about it because I don't know if we're going to do it. Once the next best thing is to.
I know.
So, yes, but Amanda, you know, that's a Buddha thing too, though. That's humans. We do that. They say that. Everybody says, no, if I had this, I'd be happy. No, if you had that, you'd be happy with that until the new wore off. And then you'd want something else. And then you want something else. You have to be happy with what you've got. And Amanda's totally right. If you stop and be blessed and thankful with what you have, and you're aware of what you have, then it doesn't matter about the negative, you know? You look like a prison inmate. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, show the picture of Mocha again.
I do want, I am going to get a tattoo on my chest too, so that's going to go with it. I might add a teardrop up here or whatever that.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
We're going to go.
Show the picture of Mocha again.
Show the picture. New look.
Show the picture again. Show the picture again. No, you're not. You're going to tattoo
so when
that
I bring this picture up, you're going to picture a chest piece with several face tattoos.
I'm knocking her down. No, see, Mocha? No. No, Mocha is classy. Mocha is elegant. Mocha is beautiful. Mocha is not going to have a teardrop tattoo on her face.
It could be an elephant. I'll even put an elephant on my face.
No, you won't either. No, you won't either. No, you won't. Mom, are you still here? She is not tattooing her face. No, I will not allow it. I will not allow it. No.
Now, going back to Amanda's comment. Okay, so having the next best thing, I can kind of see that as 2 things. One, like a pro and a con. On the good side, I would see it as always wanting to improve, always wanting to learn, that kind of next best thing I can get. And then I can also see the other side of, like you said, not quite being satisfied and wanting something bigger and better.
Right.
More, I guess, like more an expensive way, not as bigger and better as in like a lifestyle choice.
Right. Or judging yourself. Like, I talked to somebody who is in the process of mental adjustment. And they said, why did I not want to get help? Why did I do that? Why didn't I just say, yeah? I said, because we all don't want to be broken. We don't want to look at things like that. We don't want to say, oh man, wow, what a mess. Okay. And we can't. So we're not very nice to ourselves. We need to say, oh, look, you're doing this and we need to fix that. Okay. But don't be mad. I know, right, Amanda? And you can't. You have to be gentle and you have to say, oh, okay, well, then you're a human and you got hurt and this is how you're reacting to it. So let's figure out how to get you to react better. Okay. Or you have serious anxiety around certain people. Okay. Well, let's see why. And let's understand that you're upset. And instead of like pushing yourself into an environment that you know is going to cause you understand it's going to cause you stress. And
the more you learn and educate yourself, the more you'll realize that all of these things like depression, anxiety, talking bad about yourself are all kind of woven like a spider web, and so are the solutions. Now, like we've said, nothing is going to be fixed, especially just like that.
No.
But what we can help you is how to cope with it and how to make these things not so. When I have an anxiety attack, it's hard for me to breathe.
I can't breathe.
And the way that I've learned to pace myself and know when I'm starting to realize the signs of an oncoming attack. And yes, I know that's the first time probably y'all have ever heard me talk about having anxiety attacks. I told you we're not doctors. We experience the same things that you do. We just are here to share and talk with you and be that support system as we go through the same thing.
Right. Right. We're all in it together.
We're not here for solutions, but we are going to tell you what kind of helps for us, our point of view, and we hope that you can also contribute with things that you might think work and what you learn you can teach us.
Yes, we also found that getting together, we might not have the perfect answers, but together we're going to find out workable answers. Right. Okay, we're going to find out things that are going to make us better. Also, by being in a support group where people are watching each other, they can also call each other out. Okay, I told Mocha that the last time we talked that I really missed the clubs for that reason alone. The biggest reason, hi Tessa, is that that's a way we kept an eye on everybody. You got to see them and you got to check on them and see what they're doing. Now we don't get to do that so much. So I really need to keep an eye on everybody. Oh,
good
cool.
Luck, Dustin.
Yep.
I hope that goes well.
2 weeks. That's going to be a nerve-wracking 2 weeks. 12 days.
What's your next step? Or not step, but your next stress tip? Was that all of your list?
No, there's so many on here. But the ones that I wanted to point out were we did the perfection thing. Have goals for yourself. I like this one. Schedule play time into your day every day. And I Mocha and Zachary and I were talking about New Year's Eve, and I had intended to just stay home. Well, then Mocha called, and then Zachary called, and my answer to Zachary is like, well, what do you want to do? And I said, I don't know. I want to have fun. And I want to laugh. And he's like, you know what? Me too. Okay. So yeah, make sure that you play as often as you can. Everybody knows that I like to dance. So I'll turn my music up and I'll dance, and just do my thing because I really like dancing. But make sure that you're playing every day. That is true.
I mean, that can go on a whole other topic. Like, Kim and I were talking about podcasts. So we could do a whole topic about that one thing alone of playing, having playtime, and not working so much, because it's not just about going to work and coming home. But I know that's what the system kind of has it set up to be. You have to go to work if you want to live, but
Right.
you
But if
have to
that's
take time
all
to
you
smell the
do,
flowers. You have to
right.
take the time.
And there's a thing I tell people all the time. Make sure that you're not living to work, that you're working to live. Okay, you're it's not your life is to work. Your life is your life.
Mm-hmm.
You're working so that you can have a life. If you're living to work, you flipped it, and it's wrong because you're not living the life. You're just working. Now,
and you might not believe this, but your body is going to pick up on things that you might not even know that it's picking up on. It'll
right,
know when you're unhappy. It
right.
knows that you're trying to go down this road that it doesn't want to go down, and your body's going to start to not really deteriorate, but kind of.
No, it will deteriorate. You're absolutely right.
We're already deteriorating, but it's going to do it much faster if it's unhappy and it's stressed.
Absolutely, absolutely. And they've done tests on that. Whereas cancer has grown or shrunk, or a disease has come or gone into recession, they found it out because of attitude. Attitude alone.
Mm-hmm.
Attitude alone. If you're miserable and you're going to pick up on it, it's going to wear you down, and it will wear you down. You have to, I like Amanda's, work hard, play harder. Right. Work hard. That's how you get your money. But remember, you're only getting money so that you can play. Okay. Well, go out of town, take a weekend, go wherever, take a drive. If you don't, I don't have time. Okay. Well, then take a drive down the highway.
Because you're going to regret it later.
Right. And we run out of time. And
And a lot, and I cannot tell you how, I mean, I say this every live, only because it's becoming more and more apparent of how fast time is going. And I showed a picture of Kim right before we started the live that popped up on Facebook, because Facebook always throws everything back up in your face. It doesn't delete nothing. It showed me a picture of me, Kim, and someone else from 8 years ago, and I was like, 8 years ago. Just like the picture alone, we've known each other for longer, but that picture does not seem like it was 8 years ago. It seems like it was 4,
I
5
had
years
redder
ago.
hair. I had redder hair, and I didn't have so many chins.
I had a few more chins back then.
No, it's funny. I was thinner and Mocha was bigger. Now Mocha's thinner and I'm bigger and very white. Now I'm very white. I was redheaded back then, more so. More so.
The tides have turned.
They have. Now, this is our last get together until the 21st. On the 21st, we weren't going to do any more support lives. I would have loved that, Dustin, if I would have worked.
Dustin, okay.
If I had free parking. The 21st, we're just going to give a recap of what we have for Operation Elf. That's when it ends. So on the 21st, we'll do a live, but it'll be a short live. It'll just be the update of how much money we have raised up to that point. Then we'll get the supplies. And like I said, on the 28th, we'll do a quick live as well, just to let everybody know of the location of where we're going to do it and update everybody for Sunday, the 30th. So there's that.
Hey, Jeff March. I hope you're still in here. He commented 3 minutes ago on my personal page. Jeff.
Of course he did. Hi, Jeff.
Jeff, do you like the beard?
Of course he does.
You're still on here.
Look, hi, Jeff. Don't know, Mocha. The answer's no. I say no. $10,000. $10,000. And whoever does that, the check has to come to me first, because if it goes to her, it's gone. Just letting you know. It's not even going to hit the bank. She'll just hand it to somebody that makes dresses. Here's a check. Take the check. Give me a dress. No more.
Oh, he is still. G says yes. Of course I do. Jeff likes the beard. See, okay, perfect.
Of course he does. No, Jeff. They're trying to get her to do bearded dragon. I refuse. No. Yep. We've worked 10 years on our reputation and our brand, Mocha.
I know. But I told you, like, I
and it'll grow back.
would like to be. I know, but and it will grow back. I can guarantee that.
It'll,
Can y'all see my chest? No.
oh, you wouldn't believe. And
I
you
know.
wouldn't believe how many times for a performance, how many times she has to shave it.
I
Like,
can't show you,
has
but
to
I wish I
shave
could because
and then shave again and then shave again just to get it to go away.
you know, it's yeah.
She's killed my razors. I had
I
these.
haven't shaved
razors
my
that
chest
killed them.
as long as I haven't shaved my beard. It's about the same.
You're gonna have to cut that and then shave it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it'll
No,
be.
I actually think my face is longer. My chest too is not that bad.
It'll
But
be a whole day event. A whole day event. If Mocha shaved everything, it would be forever. Because you got furry legs too, but nobody knows that. I mean, they know that now, but like Mocha, she wears pantyhose, so you don't
yeah.
see. She doesn't shave her legs, but she's very hairy. Yeah, it'll grow back, y'all, but it's coming off for the 23rd. Period.
Stay tuned. Who knows? If we have in the future, we'll do a bearded look.
We could for $10,000. $10,000. We have a brand, Mocha, a brand. You don't see Walt Disney World doing the poll. Okay. Walt Disney World sticks to their brand.
Well, I think. Wait, did you have any other stress
no.
tips
Oh
for
well,
this
I
one
did.
before we go to the next
This
one?
is in January, and it is the beginning of the year. Remember what we learned last year? That condoms and lube were actually made to go together. We didn't know that. We thought like lube was optional or it just made it easier or whatever the hell. We just thought it was like a convenience thing. And then we found out through Piedmont Care, because we're partners with them, that no, they're actually made to work together, that a condom does not work right without the lube. Make sure you're using the right kind of lube, though. We also found out, what was it? Silicone can't go with silicone. You got to make sure you're using the right
kind. And then we also looked into people that like are allergic to latex and stuff like silicone, and there are alternatives to that. Don't let it think like, oh, I'm allergic.
Right.
You need to find the alternative.
And the people in the LGBT supply stores, they are really knowledgeable and they like answering questions. If you have a question and you're in a store, or say you're too embarrassed, send us a message. We'll get you an answer, and we don't care about the question. Okay. We want you to thrive and survive in the world. Plus, we don't know the things that we don't know. So if you ask us a question that we don't know, remember, you're educating us too. And then we can continue to educate other people. So don't think, wow, my question's really stupid. No, we might really want your question. It might be a question we've never heard.
And chances are it's maybe a question we've asked before ourselves, and now we have an answer, and we want to tell you.
Right. And I've got all kinds of files with all kinds of answers for questions that if you ask, we'll have answers for you. And if we don't, then whatever. Okay, so we talked about, don't forget to be tested every 3 months at least for your HIV. A lot of people in the United States, they found out, actually have it, but don't know it because they've never been tested. So you could actually be spreading it and not even be aware of it because you've never been tested. Make sure that you get tested. The board last year, we got tested together. And it was funny because I had to admit that in my entire life, I had never been tested. So there was a moment of nervousness. I'm like,
but you could be one of those.
I could be one of those people that was sick the whole time and didn't know. But come to find out, no, I don't have anything. But it's very important.
But now that you know that you were tested. So
right. So now I know.
You have to start somewhere. And like we've said, baby steps are still steps.
And remember, they now do home. You can do home tests now. You can also do tests at Piedmont Care. They'll do them for you. They actually prefer to do the test there for HIV. The reason why is because as a human thing, if you were told bad news, they have therapists there and counselors that can talk to you about it. And they can also put you on a path to help you with your resources that you'd need. And they really want to be there to support the community. So they don't want you to just take a test, go home, find out it's bad, and then you lose your mind. Okay, they don't want that. They want to support you, and that's what they're there for. The entire organization of Piedmont Care is there to care for you. So please utilize their services.
Yes, you're right, Amanda.
Absolutely, Amanda.
Absolutely right.
That's why we talk about it. And everybody's like, Kim, why do you guys talk about that stuff? It's so because people don't talk about it. We also found out last year that your rectal tissue is the thinnest tissue in your body, which we didn't know. I thought your eye was, or, in your mouth. No, it's actually your rectal, which is why it's so important to use condoms if you're having anal sex, because any little tiny bump can rip that tissue. And in that, you've opened yourself up to either receiving or giving any disease that you might have or receive. You don't want that. Okay, so it's a way to just keep us all safe. Now, I have heard lots of wonderful things coming from the medical community that this PrEP thing, which is awesome. Make sure that you check that out as an option. Also, these, what are they called? Hang on. What are you when you're not? What's it called? What's it called when you're not? You can't transfer it because I'm good. And
Undetectable?
Undetectable. Now we know about undetectable, that if you're under a doctor's care, your viral load is low. You can actually not transmit it any longer, which is great. And they're also talking about possibly, I've heard through the grapevine somewhere that maybe there's a cure coming somewhere.
I have heard.
I'm
real nervous about, because I'm kind of that person of I don't want to talk and like celebrate it until it actually happens, because then you might jinx it. I'm kind of like that type of person. But I do hear several articles and news places that have written about these vaccines. Like I think it was either Moderna.
I think it's
Moderna that's coming up with a vaccine or a cure, and they're starting human trials.
And wouldn't
that
it be
would be fabulous?
Wouldn't it be? And so long this has been in the making. I mean, I remember when it came out in the 80s, and my friends died so quickly. It was so terrible. Now I've got a friend now who has HIV and has had it for several years. And he's still living because of all the medical advances and stuff. I think it's just beautiful. I hope that one day we don't have to worry about it at all. I hope we don't even have to think about it. So make sure that you're keeping yourself safe, that you know who you're sleeping with. Now, I know Grindr is something else now, and you might not know who you're sleeping with. Well, in that case, use condoms. Please remember the Rainbow does work with Piedmont Care. We do have condoms. I can bring them to you. I can meet you at the club. I can meet you wherever you are. I can give you whatever you need if you need any. And I have lube too. So just to let you know.
Hi,
and
Michael.
we have female and male condoms as well. I guess we shouldn't
Michael
say
says,
male.
Michael says, I'm here for the beard, Mocha.
Everybody's here for the beard, Michael, today. Yep. Today, we should have titled this Mocha's Beard Live.
Next time we'll start the live by saying, come stare at the beard. The beard is back. We'll say the beard is back. That's what.
Okay, because on the 22nd, it's coming off. Because on the 23rd, she has a date.
Yeah.
She has a date.
Well, so no, actually, it'll be the 21st that it comes out, because the show's actually the 22nd.
On Saturday?
Yeah, no, I saw that, and
I thought it was on a Sunday.
No, I thought it was too. At first, we were told the 23rd.
You have a brunch on a
We'll
Saturday?
talk about that. Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Whoa. Okay, who does a brunch on Saturday?
But I'm glad y'all are here for the beard. The beard will be back, y'all. I promise.
I know, and it grows so fast. Nobody be sad. Nobody be sad. It's going away because it's going away. We've worked very hard for the 23rd. Okay. 10 years. Lots of sweat, lots of time. Come on. There's a brand here. But I understand.
Now, let me put this calendar up, because the next time you will see us, like we did talk about
the last day of our drive. The last day. That's the last.
Share this video, share our Cash App, share our email. We need donations. We need your time. We need volunteers. We need money. We need it off. You need to pawn something, steal something. You need to go through
No,
that now.
we're not stealing stuff. I already told you that. We're not doing bad stuff to do good stuff. We're going to do good stuff to do good stuff.
We are going to help these homeless people no matter what. So
no matter what. And they really do need our help. And some of them are not mentally well. We should care for those in our society that can't care for themselves. It's very cold outside. I sat out there on Friday to show you guys how cold it is. And I was hoping that would get people to care more.
that last Sunday you said on that calendar is when this event will be. So if you're free, we need you to show up and come help us on that day. We'll have more details.
Yes.
And
it sounds like
you'll see us on the 21st.
Yeah, probably we'll meet at that QT again and then go down. But yeah.
All right. Well,
okay.
I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope you like, share, comment.
Don't forget our newsletter went to your email. That if you've sent us, you did get the Rainbow Connection newsletter. It got sent to your email. It has all the dates in it as well as the website. You can check out the website. I've got that updated on the dates as well. You guys make sure to take care. Remember, the word of the week is depression. The word of the week is that we're all there. It's okay. Keep going. You're doing great. Remember, have compassion to yourself, though. Love yourself and give yourself a break. If you're having a tough day, say, I'm having a tough day today. Okay.
Tomorrow will be better, and follow it with that. I'm having a bad day, but tomorrow is going to be better.
Tell yourself a good story. Instead of, oh my God, tomorrow's going to be awful. Say, man,
you're already setting yourself up.
Right. Tell yourself a different story. Tell yourself a different story. But you guys make sure to take care. If you need us, reach out. We love you all so very much.
Yep. Bye.
Bye. Peace out.